Are those my sandals or yours?
Maybe. Not mine.
They might be mine. Okay. No, these are not mine. I think those are Danielle's. But anyways.
Yeah.
What's up?
So I was talking to him and I was just like, listen, this is
Let's go in the corner.
You feel like
This is what Brendan and I did.
Oh really?
He would always be like, let's go in this corner.
Okay, I was like, I feel like this is like a really big decision for us. And I was like, I have to know that you're with us. I was like, why all of a sudden do they want to keep Shelly? And he was like, and I was like, you were up like at night. I was like, we go to bed early. I was like, and you're hanging out with them. I was like, how do I not know that you don't have a deal? They want to keep it out of. Yeah, I know. And he was like, well, he was like, to be honest with you, last night we were all upstairs comparing the
Oh, this hair. Because, she's already screwed over Brendan. She screwed over Brendan. She screwed over Jeff.
Adam's kind of aggravated at her.
At her.
Yeah, because he goes, this is somebody I trusted. He goes, I thought, like, we were good. And Shelly was even, like, throwing Jeff under the, like, saying, well, not throwing him under the bus, but being, like, telling Adam, like, you can't be Jeff in the final. Like, just saying things about Jeff, like, and then here we are sitting here giving her all these speeches and, like, trying to help her, and she's, like, throwing. I was thinking about this today. I was, like, trying to go through all the scenarios, like, with Jeff and Brendan. And I think by the time the end came, they would have both, because they were such big targets.
I know, but I think if, this is what I was thinking about today, too. And I should have told you guys this before you guys voted out Brendan. As long as Brendan was in this house, Jeff would have been safe. So even in that double eviction, yeah, maybe we wouldn't have won it. And even if we didn't win it, Brendan would have gone home. And that would have sucked.
If Brendan took himself off, if he won the veto, and then Jeff would have gone.
And that would have sucked too. But the thing
At least
is,
there would be three.
there would still be the three of us in here.
I know.
I know, but it would be better if there were three of us.
I know.
It's just, it's me and you. And even if I'm the one, it's still just me and you.
I know.
Let's get our workout on.